All right, this is John from Your Music Magazine on a beautiful Saturday sunny day in the park, enjoying greatness with Prevail, and you guys are playing the Boardwalk 16th. That's going to be I believe the third show for Your Music Band Olympics Sacramento edition. And let's just start off. What's your name and what do you play in the band?
My name is Justin and I play the drums.
Chris, vocals. Ahmed, rhythm guitar. Lloyd, bass. Ryan, lead guitar.
Nice. And as far as like, this is your first time in the Band Olympics?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you guys kind of used to the whole Battle of the Bands atmosphere? Like, been there, done that kind of thing?
Yeah, we played a Battle of the Bands over in Antioch at one point, and we placed third for the day, which wasn't bad. But then the owners of the club called us back.
There you go.
They actually asked us to come back and like play another set that night, but we were
nice.
We were like sort of out of the way.
Oh, okay. Antioch's kind of a stretch.
Yeah, but
well, you guys are extremely local to Sacramento, or are you guys from outside area? Or?
We're all over.
Okay.
But you know, we kind of consider ourselves an East Bay band.
Gotcha.
But I mean,
Sacramento.
We love
Sacramento.
Yeah.
Playing wherever.
That gives you a choice though, because we also do the San Francisco Band Olympics, so you can either or. You can tap both waters.
We have guys that are spread out throughout all over.
Gotcha.
Dixon.
Oh wow.
He's over in Loren.
Yeah.
So we're spread out all over the place.
So is it kind of a hassle to get you guys to get, like, I mean, you have designated days, right? Obviously for rehearsal.
Yeah, we
and
practice twice a week, and we have a studio over in the Concord area that we rent from a guy that's pretty kick-ass. So it's a good place for us to be. It's somewhat centralized, but it's out of the way for some of us. But that's just the way it goes.
Yeah.
I mean,
But
we don't
someone's
have,
gotta.
you know, the situation where like you have to load all your gear in, play for an hour, then load it all out. We can leave our stuff there and it's secure and all that stuff.
Yeah, that's comforting,
Yeah, it's
especially for you, man, for the drums.
dude.
Every practice,
Don't even get me started.
twice a week.
Yep.
You got the whole throne, whole cage and
Actually, I
everything.
do have a big rack. Yeah.
Nice. He's got a big rack.
Big rack.
Ladies, hey-oh. Oh yeah. So how long has this troop been going on in this matter?
We're actually, we just had our 2-year anniversary. So the band has been together since August of 2008.
Oh yeah.
And so, yeah, we spent about the first year really just writing songs and, you know, just building sort of relationship with each other. And
Yeah.
And then, you know, when the time came to start playing shows, we had 9 solid songs, and we started playing shows.
That's
with
cool.
Almost a full hour set. So, you know, instead of just throwing a bunch of stuff together and kind of, you know, hodgepodging it, we took a lot of time to write the music.
So before like your first show, you almost had a full length ready.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
And we've had, you know, right now we've got 12 songs, but we've had some songs come in and out where, you know, we love a song for a couple months and then sort of all of a sudden we're like, you know, no, not anymore.
Not feeling it.
It happens.
And then like we'll cannibalize that song for other stuff. But right now we have, solid 12 songs. So
Nice. Save them for little B-sides later on, maybe.
I don't know.
Secret tracks.
Yeah, maybe.
Wait 2 minutes. See what
There you go. Yeah, 18 minutes.
So you guys
When bands do that, man.
see the last track and it just keeps going in time, like.
What is a 17-minute track, man?
So, you guys have anything right now as far as a full length or EPs out, or?
So we have a 6-song EP.
Okay.
It's actually, we just released it in September. It's available on iTunes.
Nice.
And
iTunes, Amazon.
yeah, iTunes, Amazon, Napster, eMusic, pretty much any place online that you can buy it, we're there, we're available. And eventually you'll be able to buy it right off of our website as well. So
Sweet.
What's the name of it?
it's Eternus Virus Potentia, which translates from Latin to eternal strength and endurance.
Absolutely.
Nice. Oh yeah, that's a sick title.
Yeah, thanks.
I have to admit, I think it comes in second as sick title so far I've heard of from Sacramento bands.
Oh, nice.
I think one band was Dead Set. Their album was Lullabies to Murder By, and I'm just like, that's that's killer.
Yeah,
But you guys are bringing in the Latin. That's also pretty sick. The education coming out.
Yep, yep.
Oh yeah.
Well, I just translated it on Google. It's not like
There you go.
you know.
Printed on the inside of your ring too.
Yeah, it's on the inside of my wedding ring.
Oh, there you go. And then you were like, what the hell does that mean? Listen.
Well, no, it's in English on this thing.
Oh, okay, there you go.
But yeah,
Nice.
I thought it would look better, you know. It's like everybody goes and gets Japanese tattoos. It probably says "I love tacos" or something like that.
Or like,
What does that say? It says peace, happiness and prosperity, and then some Chinese guy's like, it's like,
oh, it's supposed to mean earth.
Yeah.
Actually, it just says mud.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Damn it. So you guys being all around, where do you guys generate most shows for you guys? Like, where do you tend to play more?
East Bay.
East Bay.
But we have played in Sac. Actually,
About 50-50.
we love playing in Sac. I mean, we played in Maryland, which is a kick-ass place to play.
Damn.
And we
That's
played
a-
at, well, I guess mostly Maryland's, huh?
Yeah.
So,
We've
yeah.
got the distillery coming up.
Yeah, we have this
There you
distillery
go.
coming up.
That
And
place
the
is always
Boardwalk show.
fun.
From the Boardwalk show, yeah.
And then I'm an old school Sac band guy. I was in a band out of Auburn, way like 91, 92, and we always used to play in Sac, like at Cattle Club and stuff like that. Which
Okay.
don't even exist. The place don't even exist
Yeah.
anymore. And you know, we played at Boardwalk all the time, so I'm stoked to go back and play there.
For a while, some venues were popping up and shutting down like nobody's business, like the
Yeah.
Kennel Club, and now that new one that just opened up that now closed, the Old Auburn something Shire.
There was like
Shire.
there was like the Necropolis came up and then disappeared or something like that. So
Like the
Nice.
Roadhouse, I don't know if that's still around.
yeah.
So how do you feel about as far as, because obviously you guys are playing all over, like you said, you're living all over. Does the scene as far as metal go change drastically throughout just this Northern California area, or feel like it's stronger in certain areas, East Bay compared to Sac, or?
I think it's stronger in Sac more
Stronger in
so
Sac.
than
Yeah?
East Bay. I mean, you still have your, people here and there that have their bands that are metal and stuff, but it's really strong up in here. This is why I really like playing in this area.
Yeah. I mean, Boardwalk's definitely pumping a lot of artists out left and right. A lot of local music. I mean, that's what we're finding too as far as Your Music Magazine. There's tons of metal bands and tons of dedicated metal bands, which is, the guys are serious.
Gonna have
And-
to be.
Yeah, exactly.
In it to win it, baby.
Definitely.
You gotta treat it, it's sort of that old adage where you find something that you're passionate about, but then on the flip side of that, you have to treat it like a business. You have to really be, it can't be all sort of like touchy-feely and I'm doing it because I love to do it. I mean, you have to really think about the investment that you are putting in on not only your time, but it costs money to buy equipment, and it costs money to rent space, and it costs money to drive to shows.
Merchandise,
So-
websites.
But I think at the core of it, we've all discussed like what is success to you, and I think we're all in the same place. It's like, we're all really good friends, and none of us have drug problems or anything like that. So like, I think that we're successful because we're 5 guys from different backgrounds that came together, and we write killer music, and we get along.
This is
And
the first
Yeah.
time I've been in a band where it actually feels like a family. All
Good
the wives
deal.
and girlfriends get along.
Yeah, we all
Weird.
get along.
That usually doesn't happen.
That one guy that just felt like that one guy's girlfriend, like, gosh, she's such a bitch. But like, with everybody-
Is Jennifer coming? Fuck!
But I mean, yeah, we're all like a family. We got barbecues over at his place.
Nice.
Sometimes, I mean, go over to his house,
Yeah, so at the core of it, it's a bunch of guys that really enjoy hanging out together, and we have a lot of respect for each other. So when you get into the studio and you're writing, you kind of leave the ego at the door. I mean,
Yeah.
somebody could come to me and say, "Oh man, I don't like the beat that you're playing," and I'll go, "Oh, what do you suggest?" And actually, we've done that on a couple of songs. They're like, Chris one day he's like, "Oh, my wife doesn't like that drum beat." and I was like, "All right, well, what do you suggest?" And the song, and honestly, like, the song is better for it. So
Yeah.
you have to have that. You have to be able to sort of have that intellectual integrity where you can say, what's better for the song or what's better for the band, and you sort of act in the best interest
Absolutely.
of that entity.
Because you don't always hear it. You get stuck in one thing, you're like, oh, this is perfect, and everyone else is like, kind of regret you doing that.
Yeah, and sometimes it's about feel too. Sometimes the
Absolutely.
way that you're playing something specifically might be about the way it feels to play it, rather than the way that it's coming out of the other end. So you have to be sort of
because the other end just sounds like shit.
you have to be cognizant of it. And that's one of the cool things that we have is I don't really, I can say to any of the guys, I don't really like what you just did there. And I think back when I was in my 20s, if I said that to one of my band members back then, I think what they heard was, you suck. And
That's
you're
fucking
good at it.
horrible.
Yeah. And what I meant was, all I meant was I don't really like what you just did. It didn't mean like that whole other envelope of shit, like you're a shitty player and
Yeah.
blah, 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 It didn't mean any of that. I just I don't like what you just did, dude. Just, make it better, whatever. So.
Yeah, and everybody's ability. Everyone knows each other's ability.
Yeah, we all play. Like, that's one of the cool things. We all are, it's that whole sort of like, knives, the whole adage or whatever it is about 2 sharpening blades.
Yeah.
Everybody plays at about the same level, and, we push each other to play better. So.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. force each other to play, more so than we think we can, better than we can.
Good.
We push each other to the envelope, go, hey, you can do that better. You can come up with something better. You can whatever we do.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
you guys got after this this demo with the EP, you got to say the name again.
it's Eternus Virus Potentia.
All right, there you go. Latin.
Eternal strength Prevail.
Yeah, it's just,
Prevail.
it's
Prevail.
just Prevail. It's our EP.
And after the 16th show, any other big plans as far as more shows coming up?
Actually, we have a really critical show coming up on October 15th at the Mutiny in Antioch. It's actually a showcase for a gentleman named Kim Stevens. He's A&R rep for Capitol that signed Matchbox 20 and
Nice.
Collective Soul. So
He's killed
Saving Abel.
yeah, Saving Abel. So we played like a pre-showcase, and it was a 2-night gig, and there were about 12, 13 bands each night. We were the top ticket seller for that show, which
Yeah.
and then
Actually.
yeah, for the whole weekend, and then that kind of helped us get into the showcase. So tickets are $10, but you're going to see 4 or 5 really good bands, and hopefully we'll see some interest in the industry.
You gonna have those on the website for sale?
Yeah, they're on our website. We have this secure shopping cart, so it goes through PayPal or Google Checkout. You can buy the tickets, and we'll just hold them for you at will call or whatever.
What's
But
the
yeah,
website?
it's prevailrocks.com.
There you go. He's what is that?
What is that again?
What's the title?
prevailrocks.com.
Prevailrocks.com. All right. Sweet.
So we got a bunch of different stuff. You can
Big
see
show.
all of our videos. We've done a bunch of videos just like at rehearsal.
Okay.
We record them with our iPhones, and then
We actually had one up on ourstage.com, which is partners with MTV, and at the end of August, it ended at number 11. Out of
Nice.
100 and something different.
yeah, so
150
it was
different.
it was
Oh,
funny
yeah.
because like we had this cheese. It wasn't even like cheesy because Ed did a great job with it, but it was filmed on iPhones,
Yeah.
and like we just edited in iMovie, and there were like it was actually 7th. It made it to the 7th
It made it to
spot,
7, and then
and
went down.
dude, the other videos like number 1 and number 2, they were like heavily produced.
Yeah.
Like,
HD camera is just
full-on
like.
special effects and stuff, and we're just there with like our
As a
iPhones.
tripod.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
There you go.
we were pretty stoked about it.
As long as you got the heart in it, doesn't matter.
Yeah. So,
Awesome.
yeah, so the EP is 6 songs. It's available on iTunes, or like we're selling it at shows for $5, and so we're excited about it. It sounds great. It's the best I've ever sounded on any album that I've ever played on.
Buy these
Sweet.
Free sticker.
All 2 of them?
Yeah, all 2 of them.
At least it's the best. That's all that matters.
Yeah, it sounds really good. So
Oh yeah, man. We'll see you guys. Oh, there it is.
there it is. That's
Prevail.
actually the album cover.
That is the album cover.
Nice.
So
All right. September 16th, Your Music Magazine, Vandalympic, Sacramento, Boardwalk, Prevail. Thanks a lot, guys.
Thank you,
Take care, man.
Take it easy.
We'll see you out there.